All right. Hope everybody had a wonderful Saturday. And if you're anywhere up north and digging out from them lake effect snows, God bless you. We didn't get that much down here.
A couple inches.
So, but enough that the roads were fun yesterday. Thankfully, you didn't have to go out in it. But today, we're going to sort of take you on a little trip through our day. Somewhat what our weekends are pretty much like.
Yeah.
And while I was busy in the kitchen, you gave the boys a bath, a much needed bath, and got the floor mopped and everything.
Cleaned the house and still working on laundry.
So, with that, and it's going to be a little bit of a lengthy video, but you know what? Days don't run short.
Nope. And we're adorable, so please watch.
And hit that like and subscribe button too, so that you're notified when a new video comes up. Are you trying to steal the camera?
Yes.
Are you trying to steal the camera?
He's a superstar.
Poor Pot. With that, let's get this day rolling. So, the snow has somewhat stopped here in Ohio a little bit. And we're going to head out and start doing our Saturday errands. Got some stuff to get at the grocery store and come home, and I'm thinking it's a chili and cornbread kind of day.
Yep.
So, stick around. Alright, so we are back from the store and just gonna get our chili started here, because it's like 13 degrees here. So, my pan warming up. Alright, there we go. Get this all smushed up here. Isn't that right, hon?
What?
It needs smushed.
Yeah, it's gonna smirch. That's the only way to do it.
And I just added a little bit of the salt and pepper and garlic powder and onion powder that I have in there. And I'm going to add also, because you can't make chili without chili powder. I'm going to get enough in there. I don't believe in measuring when it comes to certain spices. And a little bit of cumin. have to get some more of here one of these days. And at our local Kroger, I found already pre-chopped stuff. So here I've got some onion and green pepper that I'm going to add here. Just throw that all right in there. And I also found some pre-chopped, and I've never usually added this to my chili, but I seen a video this morning where someone did. I don't know, leave a comment. Do you add celery to your chili? So, got that all in there. Yep, somebody tried to escape. Not gonna happen. And because of the vegetables being in there now, I'm just going to add a little more seasoning. All right, looks like the pink all left our hamburger. So, just gonna let this sit and simmer and get them vegetables soft. All right, so that's sat and simmered for a little bit. I'm gonna start adding our stuff in here. 1 can of corn. Make sure it's all out of there. 1 can of light red kidney beans. 1 can of dark red kidney beans. I'm also adding a can, juice and all, of black beans. 1 can of tomato sauce. What size is this? The 15-ounce can. 1 can of fire roasted tomatoes. I love these things. And I've got to get, I don't know if I want a spatula or a spoon. I'm just going to add a can of tomato paste, which is going to help this thicken. Alright. I'm going to grab another little spoon here. I'm going to add just a little bit of water to this. And I'm going to grab another spoon here and give it a quick taste test. Yep. All right. Now just put that on simmer for a while. And we're going to let it cook until supper time. All right. So the chili is for supper tonight, and we're going to be having cornbread with it. We'll get to the cornbread a little bit later. I don't want to make it too early. But we're going to have some Italian sandwiches for lunch, and we're going to make a dressing to put on them. So I've got basil, oregano, salt and pepper, red wine vinegar, and olive oil. And we're going to get this going with 3/4 cups of olive oil. This is just something different. You can do, a lot of things with sandwiches, but, this is something you would get if you were to get it at like a deli or in a nice sub place. So, and then 1/4 cup of red wine vinegar. And maybe a little extra that's splashed in there. And I'm going to need a teaspoon of basil. And I got my 1/2 teaspoon here, so it's going to take 2 of those. And a teaspoon of oregano. This is why I like when we go to our favorite Amish store, because you can get stuff like that in bulk. I mean, seriously. And we're going to need a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. I'm just going to put a little bit more in there. I like a little bit more pepper. And a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And just mix it all up. And of course, like anything you make, you should always taste it. I'm just going to use this. I'm thinking a little bit more salt. Maybe a little bit more pepper. Alright, just gonna put this in a little bottle and we're gonna have lunch. Alright, so our chili is coming along real good.
Smells wonderful.
And now we're going to get to the second part of it, which is going to be our cornbread. So this is all going to be from scratch. This isn't the Jiffy box mix. This is cornbread. So in here I have 1 cup of yellow cornmeal, 1 cup of all-purpose flour, and 2/3 of a cup of granulated sugar. In here, and I'm using a 1/2 teaspoon, I'm putting 1 teaspoon of salt, and 3.5 teaspoons of baking powder. All right. Now, I'm gonna get the, you know what, I know it says to whisk in the recipe. I ain't whisking because I'm gonna be changing heads out when it's time to do the rest of it. Why not just do it all?
That's my thing. Anything gets me out of extra dishes.
So we're gonna get that mixed together. Once those are incorporated, I am now going to put in 1/3 a cup of, I'm using olive oil. If you have vegetable oil, you can use vegetable oil. And in here, I'm going to pre-mix together 1 cup of milk and 1 egg.
Imagine before there was mixers.
Yeah, before there was mixers, there was this.
Well, imagine even before that.
I mean, look at that. I love that thing. Get that all incorporated. And I'm going to pour that all in there. I'm going to tidy up my mess here a little bit. And
Step back. You know what's going to happen.
we're just going to get that all mixed together. Alright, so we're going to take that and we're going to put it in there with that for right now. And over here I have, this is where I should have,
Oops, cracked my noggin.
because as always, I've got a greased 9-inch baking pan. I'm just going to pour that all in there. No, we can't leave any of that in there.
I was going to get you one. Hurry up, I'm hungry. This probably got to cook for 5 hours.
Probably. Let's get this all scraped down. Alright, so we're going to be putting this into a 400-degree oven, but just because I don't want
A mess?
to risk spillage in my oven, I'll put a little bit of foil down there. Put our pan on there. Alright, so our oven is heated to 400 degrees. And this is going to go for 20 to 25 minutes. Alright, so our cornbread has come out of the oven, cooked all the way through. I already checked it. So we're going to let this cool for a little bit. And we're going to get this chili and cornbread served up and eat some supper. Alright, so we got our meal together here. We got our chili and our cornbread with some butter on our cornbread. And that's what we're going to be drinking. Dan found these at the store while we were at the store. So we're going to be putting some green onions on our chili with a little bit of sour cream. And this is a sour cream and chive sour cream.
Yeah, this is really, I really like that sour cream. You jumped out and take
Some
it.
of it was running away from me.
Sorry.
And to go on there also, we've got
Cheese.
some Mexican style cheese.
Cheese, glorious cheese.
Because you can't have chili without cheese.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And again, I am not a light person as far as cheese goes. So I'm going to let Dan do the first bite.
Perfection. Very good.
Oh, good, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Now the cornbread.
Very good.
Yeah.
So,
That's that. We're going to have ourselves a supper here. Thank you for joining us today. And go out there, enjoy life. We'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.